Oh man, this is not a easy video for me to make. Basically, as you guys know, a week and a little bit ago, just over a week, I made a James Charles video, and I don't know, kind of regret making that video now. After it, I had a lot of people just trying to basically just tell me why I should be just thanking James Charles for charging $500. Hearing you guys and hearing some of you who just really do think James Charles meet and greets are worth $500, I just want to say sorry to James that I didn't realize your true potential. I just hope James can forgive me and I didn't ruin his tour and all the money he's making. No, I'm doubling down on this bitch. I was very shocked. About a week and a half ago, over a week ago anyway, I uploaded a video about James Charles' tour tickets being $500, which included a VIP meet and greet and early access to his merch store. Now, we have a lot of updates since then. We have a lot of things have gone down, including Jojo Siwa. She's gonna take all your money because apparently she's charging $3 grand for a meet and greet. It just seems everyone's cashing in on the tour trend at the moment. I don't know what Jojo Siwa does on tour.
Serve you with drama.
Unfortunately though, I now know that James Charles is in fact singing on tour. Right, so you're charging $500 VIP and you're singing and you're not a musician. And I mean, we all know how his singing sounds. Anyway, we've got a lot to talk about. On Twitter last week, Keemstar, FaZe Banks, Adam22 from No Jumper, me and them were all debating about, you know, they all were on James Charles' side. Obviously, I'm not. It went back and forth, back and forth. Me and FaZe Banks even took it to the DMs to, you know, debate even further. And it was just good to have different opinions to other creators. When everyone has the same opinions, it's boring. It's fucking boring. And it was a breath of fresh air in the community that other people had opposing opinions and it didn't get heated. It was just a good, solid debate. We also have to talk about James Charles updating the package because of the backlash. Yes, that is a good thing because it means people will get more value for their money, even if it's still a ripoff. And just to clarify, when I say ripoff, I mean you're charging way too much for something. I don't mean that it's a scam, because people are getting confused thinking when I say rip-off, it means a scam. James Charles isn't scamming anyone. Before we talk about any of that, let's start off with one of the funnier things I've seen this week. On Twitter, a clip has been going around of James Charles singing at what allegedly people are calling on his tour. There are multiple tweets from accounts with thousands and thousands of retweets and favorites saying, is this what you're paying $500 for, with this this god-awful clip of James Charles singing.
I'm happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. If happy is her, if happy is her.
How would this be suitable for a tour? Who is telling James Charles that he can sing while he's on tour? Can someone just you know, reality check? This doesn't hurt. He's good at makeup, all right? Yeah, he's great at makeup. He's probably better than anyone I know. But singing? How about no? However, just to clarify, I did originally think it was tour footage when I first saw it. However, in the background, you can see it says they're in Australia. I think this was for opening of something. It wasn't actually his tour. However, he's still singing. He still sounds like a cat being run over. And to be honest, anyone who's paying anything more than $50 is an idiot. I want to go back to the original argument I made real quick about how I thought $500 was too much money. Now, people are saying, well, The tickets are sold out. The demand is there. $500. It's, you know, people are buying it, so people clearly want it enough.
There are so many people willing to pay $500 for VIP tickets to meet with James Charles that this morning, when I tried to buy 2 $500 VIP tickets for my girlfriend and her friend, in seconds, they were gone.
I never made the argument that people wouldn't buy the $500 tickets. I full well knew people would buy it, and so did James Charles. That isn't the problem I have. I don't think he hasn't got enough demand to charge $500. I'm not questioning his clout. Questioning his clout. Oh, that is not a phrase I ever want to use again. What I'm trying to say is $500 is way too much money to be charging your fans for a meet and greet and a VIP package, which was what originally was being charged. And FaZe Banks made this argument with me on Twitter, and this is the argument to me that really stood out. FaZe Banks basically was saying that he has to charge a barrier of entry, right? So that people will buy the tickets to see him and there won't be a massive influx of people trying to meet him, and he'll be there all day. He'll be there all day taking pictures. I fully understand that. Obviously, you can't sell VIP packages and meet and greets to everyone, especially if you're selling out a tour with tens of thousands of seats. But the barrier of entry fee did not have to be $500. The original tickets are something like $60 to $90, whatever. You could easily charge a little bit more, say $10, $20 more, include the meet and greet, include what the fans want, and then, you know, you've got a barrier of entry, you're selling limited tickets, so only a limited number of people can meet James. There we go, boom, done. And I say this because James Charles claimed the reason he was doing this tour in his tweet was to give back to the fans and to say thank you to the fans. How is charging $500 for a ticket saying fucking thank you to the fans? James could have charged $1,000 and people would have bought that ticket. He could have probably charged $10,000 and one crazy motherfucker would have bought that ticket. But his prices are way too high. He's not saying thank you to anyone by making them that high. And I think it's just a load of bullshit. I'm rounding this all up right now. What I'm basically trying to say about James Charles is that he's a greedy fuck. Now, if James Charles just came out and went, you know what, I want to make as much money as I can on the tour, so I'm charging $500 for VIP. My time is valuable, I guess. Fine, but don't make out that you're trying to say thank you to the fans through this tour and you're gonna charge over $500 to meet your fans. I don't buy it, and I don't understand how people are buying it. And I think my argument in my last video was a lot different to the one I'm making now. Maybe I didn't make it clear enough, but he's greedy. He's greedy, that's what I'm saying. And I don't like greedy people. I'm not greedy. I like to think I'm not greedy. I don't like people being greedy and exploiting their fans, knowing they're gonna pay that much, and just, that is what has happened here. Now, moving on into the new information, James Charles has since updated the tickets. They're still $500. However, let's do a quick comparison of the VIP ticket before I made my video, and I'm not saying my video changed it, by the way, before the backlash, and let's look at the VIP tickets after the backlash. So, in the updated ticket, you get pre-show private catered hangout Q&A with James. That is new. In the old one, you just got an exclusive hangout with James Charles. So you get food apparently and catering. That's nice, I guess. You also get a post-show meet and greet and a photo of James. They've changed the one-on-one photo of James to the post-show meet and greet and photo, so I guess it's the same thing. Now, this is where it dramatically changes. A goodie bag filled with James's favorites, valued at $250. Now, I don't know the true value of James's favorites. I don't even know what James's favorites are. Is it a big fucking fluffy dildo? What is James's favorites? His favorite food? His favorite coloring book? Like, what is in James's favorite goodie bag that values it at $250? I would assume makeup, yes, but it just says James's favorites. However, this doesn't mean anything until we actually know what's in the goodie bag. You know how TanaCon went? They just got like a condom with TanaCon printed on it and some other random shit. So it could be another case of that. We won't know until the tour actually starts. You also get a chance to be brought out on stage for interactive segments and a chance to get the eye makeup done. That's new and that's been added to it as well. I mean, a chance, a lot of people won't be getting that chance, so it doesn't really add value. It's just like a raffle. Front row seating. I would have just assumed that anyway because it's $500 fucking dollars. So yeah, I wasn't impressed. First access to merch, an autographed exclusive tour poster. Hold on a minute. Wait, this is not right. I seem to recall there being a laminate involved. What has happened to the laminate? An autographed exclusive tour poster? Sorry, but I'd rather the laminate. Thanks. We all wanted the laminate, but automatically now this ticket's not worth it because you just don't get the laminate that was promised. So, fucked up there, James. But in all seriousness, look, regardless, first of all, there has been some stuff added. I mean, the goodie bag, I don't know what was gonna be in the original goodie bag, but now they have to preface it's $250 plus. So you're basically paying for a really expensive goodie bag and then a few little extra things. Does anyone want a $250 goodie bag? Like, I understand goodie bags are cool, but if there was an option for no goodie bag and just a meet and greet, and it was a hell of a lot cheaper, because I mean, that goodie bag takes up half of the price, I'm fairly sure a lot of people would rather no goodie bag and a cheaper meet and greet. I don't know. What do you, I mean, I'm not a James Charles fan, but I'm pretty sure that's what people would want. But yeah, they've updated it all, which means they know they were selling tickets that were undervalued. Obviously, they wouldn't update it and add in new phrases and things to make it seem like they're offering more if they didn't know what they were offering wasn't worth the value of the $500. Now, this is a bit of a win because, yes, they've had to add more now to make up for the value. I don't think it comes close to $500, but I guess at least the people who are stupid enough to buy this ticket are getting more for their money. I don't want to beat a dead horse too much. I know this topic is now, you know, I guess over with. I wanted to just add my final take. You know, I had a lot going on this week, so I couldn't do it earlier, but I wanted to add what I had to say and conclude my thoughts. People are telling me, oh, why do you care? Like, it's a YouTuber clearly exploiting their fan base. I mean, that's my opinion of it anyway. And I know James Charles's level of fame is ridiculous, and it's like, I can't even imagine it, right? But still, you know, you're fans, you're a YouTuber, you've been through, you've come up from nothing, you know. I just think, you know, fans deserve to just be appreciated and not be exploited like, you know, big companies do already. What makes YouTubers is that they're more relatable. We're not big conglomerates. We're not trying to rinse you for every penny. James Charles now is like a big, you know, organization, a big company, a big brand that's just trying to milk its fans for money. And it's pretty clear to see he's just a greedy guy who loves money. I love money, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be ripping off the people who have made me and given me a career to make more. There's plenty of ways to make money. You don't have to do that. That's just my opinion though. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like the video anyway if you enjoyed and you agree. If you think James Charles is greedy, smash that like button. Just smash it. Smash it harder than
She-Hulk smash!
Anyway, please check out my Instagram again. I'm going to be live right now as you're watching this video. As soon as it's gone live, I will put the rebroadcast of the stream up too on my Instagram so people who are late can watch it. I know I got a few complaints about it last time. Please subscribe if you're new. It really helps out. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Until next time, fuck off.